Hey Julie, it's Jessica Peterson. Thank you so much for speaking with me today. I'm super excited you accepted this video because the things I want to show you are going to be amazing. I know the 3 tips that I show you can make a huge difference for you guys because we've employed these exact same strategies with more than 50 other restoration companies throughout the United States, and it has had amazing success. I'm not just talking about a handful of new jobs here and there. I'm talking about reaching goals and goals they never thought they could achieve just by using these strategies, okay? So, and you're probably wondering, hey, why is she even doing this? What's in it for her? And those are really good, fair questions. And to be honest, I am so passionate about your industry, about the restoration industry. You guys are out there every single day making a difference. You are helping families that have been displaced get their lives back. And for me, that is huge. I am all about helping out other people, helping our community. So this is huge. And so if I can just put together a short video for you guys, provide you just a few tips that you can start applying right away, and it will bring you more jobs where you can help more people, it's worth it. Whether you want to take it and run with it and do it on your own, or whether you hire us to partner with to help you get there even faster, either way, it does not matter. As long as you're using these strategies, you're going to win and you're going to help more people, and that's what matters, okay? So, today we're talking about content, we're talking about citations, and then finally backlinks. So, when it comes to ranking on Google, it doesn't matter how beautiful your website is. Google does not care that you guys have a nice looking website here, okay? You got a nice website, fair amount of content, and for Google, content is everything. And so in order to rank on website, you have to have a ton of content. So content even includes images. So you want to make sure all of your images are saved with those local keywords. Great job. You have water damage service, Los Angeles, California. Perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. So make sure that every single one of these images on your website is optimized with those local keywords, because 99% of the time when a customer needs your service, they don't even know who you are yet, so they will never be searching their name. They're always going to be using those local keywords like Los Angeles, water damage restoration, Los Angeles. And so you guys got a good amount of content here, which is awesome. So besides images and video, it's also this written content. Google used local crawlers that are like little robots that will search all of the internet, every single one of your pages, all of your images and written content. They do that to learn about who you are, what this business is about. And so all of this content needs to be built around those local keywords. And it looks like you are going after local keywords and you've got a good amount of content, which is awesome because that is helping Google understand who you are. But keywords need repetition to be indexed. So even though you're trying to target it, it doesn't have the right repetition. And also understand that keywords are searched differently by different people. So you want to capitalize on how everybody's searching so you can get the most potential traffic. So you just need to dial in your content and keyword strategy. Just fine tune it some more. This homepage is the most important page because it ties your entire website together. It needs to have at least 1,500 words of content, and it looks like you guys might just be around that. And whatever your competitors are doing, you need to have more of. So if they have 1,500 words of content, you want to shoot for at least 1,800 words of content, okay? So now let's look at the top ranking water damage company in Los Angeles according to Google. and that is ServPro. And yes, they are a franchise, but yes, they are very beatable. Okay, you're not competing against the entire franchise, just one location, and they can only service a handful of zip codes. These guys have their hands tied. They get this generic website, and they can't do much to actually edit or modify or dial in their own unique strategy. They're stuck with what they get. So you have the advantage. You can actually do better. You can have more content, more dialed in strategy, more images, etc. So as long as you're doing more and better, you can 100% beat these guys, okay? And while we're talking about content, content isn't just this content on your website. Content is also what you have out on the internet. So that could be your social media pages and even your Google business profile. So you want to make sure those are pushing out the same information, that you're focused on those keywords and services. Because if it's not on your website and it's not in your socials and Google business, Google has no idea who to send you. Okay, so we got to dial that in across the board. Now, we both know when somebody needs a service, they're going to search in Google for a key term. And so we want your business to be the one of the top that pops up when they do that search. And there's 3 spots you guys can show up. The first is always going to be an ad section, and that's your cost per click ads and local service ads. Now, this can be a beneficial section as long as you have everything dialed in and your landing pages and everything dialed in. This could be really profitable, but if not, it could be a huge money pit. So if you don't have everything dialed in, it's better to wait and focus on your other strategies first. So this next section, this is your Google business profile or the Google map pack. Your goal should be to be in this top 3 of this section because 30% of people go straight here and don't go anywhere else. So when you're not one of these 3 companies here, you're sending all of those customers to your competition. In order to get in the top 3, there are several factors, but the most important are your citations. And that is simply listing the business name, address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories. Directories are things like the Better Business Bureau, Yelp, Glassdoor, and even having social media pages for your business are all citations. So you need a lot of those. You need more than your competitors. And every single one of those sends signals to Google, telling Google what your business is, the type of services you offer, and where you offer it. So those citations are really important for your business. And then this third section is your organic section, the most important section because 60 to 70% of people go straight here and don't go anywhere else. So if you're not listed here for each of your services in the organics of Google's first page, you're losing out on tons of jobs every single month. So in order to get here, you need to have your website properly built and optimized, dialed in around that keyword content, and then support it with your local SEO backlinks. So getting into backlinks, this is Ahrefs, a paid tool we use that tells us how your website is performing. You guys have a 31 out of 100, which is actually phenomenal with as few backlinks as you have. So that means you have some really good backlinks. So websites, like most things, can't work without power. So we give them power by getting them backlinks. But not all backlinks are good links. So you need high quality, good quality backlinks related to your business and services and vendors. Okay, so if you were getting links from Pizza Hut and a bakery and some of that, that would actually negatively impact you, lower the score. So the higher quality that you're getting, the higher your score, the more Google's going to trust you to promote you. And despite having so much content, because you don't have that repetition in there, Google hasn't picked up any keywords. So you're getting 0 organic traffic to your actual website. If we were to look at just water damage in just Los Angeles and this handful of keywords related to it, we got over 1,000 in searches every single month. So just imagine if you properly optimize your website with the right content and keyword strategy, dial that in, and had backlinks. For that, you could be getting a big chunk out of this traffic. And then if you took that a step further and optimize all of your services for every location, just think about the type of traffic you could be bringing to your website every single month. And so, you could be, that could be an extra 10, 20, even 30 more jobs every single month. Okay. So if we look at ServPro, your competition, they have a higher score with only 20 backlinks, but that's only for this area. The high score is for the entire website, which we're not competing against. However, because it is such a powerful website, it still helps power this location page. So they've been indexed for 59 keywords, and they're getting over 700 people to their website. If we actually looked at their website, we can see these are American local money keywords here with good search volume, and they're on the first page of Google, the rank number 2. So yes, these guys are very beatable, but you have to employ the strategies that I've shown you and do better than they are doing. I hope you found this to be helpful. And if you employ all 3 of these strategies, your content, citations, and backlinks, you guys have an amazing opportunity to not only be more competitive, but to dominate in the areas you serve for some of your services. And you're more than welcome to take this information, run with it, and start using it today. Or Peterson SEO, this is our specialty, and we specialize in working with restoration companies just like you guys. So if you want a partner in this and you want help achieving and getting this stuff done, go ahead and reach out, respond to our email, or give us a call. We'd be happy to chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.